Mr. Holster here, just having a little water in the tack room today. I had several things to talk about. I'm laughing because we're getting close to my birthday, and I've used my birthday to leverage what I want to do. Not that it really mattered because I was going to do it anyways, but to get my wife to listen to what I want to do and allow me to do it, because she's doesn't want me to do anything different, because you don't know what will happen if you do something different. So this is the deal. First off, I'd like to have a nice toast of rye whiskey on my birthday, but I don't have any. So that ain't going to happen. But what is going to happen, and it's already started, I got three things I'm going to do. Actually, four things. Four things I'm going to do, and I'm going to lay them out to you real quick. But before I do that, because I'll forget about this, I'm going to mention real quick that Sig Sauer has just brought out a commemorative version of the new issue firearm. Yeah, the U.S. Army's firearm. And that model is absolutely identical. Absolutely identical. And it comes in a batch. They're making a batch of 5,000. It comes in a nice little package with a little commemorative coin and all this stuff to make it collectible. So if you're interested in that, they're in the stores right now. They just released them. I thought I'd mention it to you. I'll put a picture of it up real quick here. There. I've done my duty to all you people that are fans of Sig 320s. I'm going to move on to my world. So there were 5 things I wanted to do. I don't know, 4 or 3, whatever I said, and that I decided I'm going to do. And one of them is, and I want to do this right away before I forget. One of them is I'm starting a new program called Going Hot. And I want to show you my sign that the people at Smart Sign were so nice to send me. Yeah. Going Hot for the new show. They also sent me some signage for the shooting range. And I'll tell you why there. I'm going to change the hard target range. We're going to expand it and get some more of Gil's hard targets out there on that range. And in order to do that, I got to do a little bobcatting work. But I think you're going to like what I'm going to do there. I don't want to tell any more about it because there's no sense in talking about it. I'll just show it when I'm done. Number 2, I'm redoing the original shooting range. It was originally built for the kids to learn how to shoot, and they've long since lost interest in anything around here. I think that happened at about the age 13. So, yeah, no sense in leaving it the way it is. I'm going to convert it to the way I want to have it. So in order to do that, I got to rip down the little shed we made for them so they wouldn't get cold and wet if it rained or snowed. Get that out of my hair and rip down a bunch of trees to expand it backwards. And so I'm going to be doing that, and we're going to rename that to range number 1 is what we're going to call that, instead of the BB gun range or paper range. We had no name for it. So that'll be range number 1. Range number 2, I'm going to build behind that. I'm building a nice little 22 range behind that. And then we'll have a nice setup. We'll have that, the first range number 1, we'll have a nice little 22 range, what I'm going to do some different things to. And then we'll have the beautiful hard target range, and it's going to be beautiful when I get it done because I'm going to expand that thing. And I got a little project going on the other side of the cattle pens, and it requires removing some material over there and finding a home for it. So it's going to work out fine. I can use that material in my new shooting range and also on the expansion of the hard target range. So that's what we'll be working on for the next month here. I'm awful excited about it. That was my birthday present, yeah, to allow me to do work. That's how pathetic it's gotten. You have no rye whiskey to toast yourself on your birthday, and your present is you have to beg to be able to do work. So there you go. There's an update, and I'm going to also change this program. The coffee in the tack room program from now on, I'm going to give you, I've been doing it pretty much the last couple months anyways, but what I'm going to use it for in the future here is to give you an update of what's going on and tell you what's going to be on this week on the shooting programs. Yeah. And now we'll have 2 shooting programs on this channel, Going Hot with Mr. Holster, and the hard target range. And hopefully, I think I have my wife convinced to go out and do the hard target range with me each week. We'll see how that works. If we can maybe get her to do it at least once every other week for a while. I don't know. We'll see what we can do, but I think I got her convinced to do the program with me every week on the hard target range. So we'll see how that works out. But that's what I'm going to do. You're up to snuff on what's going on around here. And it only took 5 minutes and 50 seconds of your life. You'll never, ever, ever, ever get back again. And let me tell you, when the Grim Reaper comes and you're looking death in the face, remember, Mr. Holster screwed you out of a lot of your life.